first welcome my distinguished colleagues, the ministers who are present and who have very kindly agreed, and other representatives on this table. Why is this subject so important? One, because I think we have a situation in which, in spite of all the progress that's been made around the world, 2.3 billion people continue to use polluting fuels such as charcoal, wood, and animal dung during their diet, and with all the consequences on health, gender, environment, all the problems. So that's a given fact. That I think reflects very poorly on our collective management. That's the first submission I make. Secondly, if you look at the various calculations, how many people have suffered adverse or injurious consequences to the health, there are 3 million premature deaths annually according to one estimate. IEA says 3.7, UNEP says 3.1, with women and children being the most disproportionately impacted. More than that, if you look at gender focus, you have a situation in which some of our sisters or daughters spend 5 hours a day collecting fuel and preparing meals, etc. So what a waste of good human effort that entails. Nearly half of all ambient air pollution, exacerbating respiratory illnesses, environmental degradation. Now, I could go on giving the statistics, but I think they are in the public domain. Let me fast forward to India. Why do I think that in all the work that we've done on energy, why is this something which I think is one of my favorite?
Private capital mobilization to support the energy sector. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, Clean Cooking has a variety of business opportunities in the country. So I would like to take this opportunity to welcome private sector to participate in the entire clean cooking value chain. Minister Puri yesterday told me that in India, the big chunk of it is handled by the private sector. It is my call now for the Indian private sector and whoever beyond Africa to join us in this effort.
Thank you very much, Deputy Prime Minister, and we do have some chairmen and managing directors of some private sector companies with us today who have played an active role in India, and we're going to bring them in later for them to share their experiences. It's interesting, when you're thinking about most questions on energy, the answer is you need many, many, many different types of energy. It is interesting listening to this conversation about whether there's benefits of having many different approaches to clean cooking, or whether there's advantage in trying to manage that down to maximise the economies of scale. The experience of India is by focusing on one technique, I wonder